I don't know if you can hear me. Can you hear me? If you can hear me, put in the chat. I don't know if you can hear me. Can you hear me? Okay, we are going to start the live streaming. I think everything is okay. We are good to go. So first thing first, we need to look at the DXY. The DXY is what we are going to look at. We want to know the strength of the dollar. Okay, in recent times, the dollars have been very strong. And we have a non-farm payroll report coming out. So everything is okay now. So we are looking at the dollar, and so far the dollar is still bullish, okay? Even though the first week of the month isn't what we really wanted to see. All right. So this pullback here on the monthly is coming out from nothing. We don't have any opening price yet. So we go to our weekly. On the weekly time frame, we also do not have any fresh opening price pulling the price down, but we've created a new area of what support resistance. We've created a new area of resistance here. This fresh opening price here. So what does this mean? It means if price come in here in the coming week, we may be looking for a trade to go short. All right, we might be looking for a trade to go short once price trade into this area on the DXY. And on the daily, we have an interesting thing here, but I will still be favoring the bullish move until we are bullish no more. So on the daily, I'll be looking for a way to buy. But my target may not be far. Maybe I will target this level. Yeah. I might target this level here. Okay, so when I can get a trade in here, I'll be targeting here because we have a strong momentum coming down on DXY. Okay. Price rejecting of this opening price. So because we rejected strongly of this opening price and we close below, it favors more of the bearish move than the bullish. But the bearish storyline or the bearish directional bias on the weekly hasn't started yet. Okay, so that is why I want to look for a trade up in here to this point, and probably we might start heading down. That is what we have on the daily here. Let me take off this. Then on the 4 hour, this was the level I was looking for shorting. If I can buy in here and I will short somewhere here, so this is the area where I want to sell from because the opening price we have rejected over here, we've broken below this, so it makes sense for me to look for trades once price move up to this point here to the downside. Okay, so let's look at the 4 hour for the setup. You can see that area lines up with fresh opening prices in here. That area lines up with fresh opening price, which give us confluence for our trade. All right, so if you can get a buy here, price has taken liquidity. Price sweep this liquidity, and probably, do we have any point of interest for a trade? Yes, we have this level tapped in. This level, this is more like a Quasimodo line. Price tap it in, and then hopefully we might have that push up. Then once it gets here, we're taking off my buy When I buy in here, I'll be taking it off here. Then from here, we might be looking for a way to sell, because if you look at the 4 hour, we are having series of what? Low, lower lows, lower lows, lower highs, lower highs, lower lows. Okay, a low, a lower high, a lower low, a lower high, a lower low, and this grabbed all the liquidity. This was the powerful move here. Non-farm payroll moved into this area, and then there was a sell-off. So the opening price is a very key point of interest you should be looking at. If you want to learn more on this, feel free. I have a 50% discount on my membership right now. So the opening price tapping here, and then you can see the rejection, and we are heading lower. So since the daily, the weekly hasn't changed direction yet, I'll still be favoring the buy until we get here. Once we get here, I will take off my buy position and then watch what price we do in here to confirm a trade to the downside. All right, so that is on DXY. If you have any pair you want me to look at, please put it in the chat. I will take a look at them. We have here, and also let me know where you are watching me from around the world. Let me know in the chat. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening from here, anywhere you are. All right, so we're looking at the USD JPY here. This pair has been bullish, and then we have a form of intervention by the Bank of Japan, trying to bring the price, trying to strengthen the Japanese yen. But the chart speaks more than the fundamentals, because the fundamentals will play out in a long run. It can take 6 months, okay, minimum of 6 months to a year to 3 years before it could play out. So in the meantime, our sentiment is still bullish. All right, I'm not disputing the fact that we have the fundamental trying to strengthen the Japanese yen, but based on the current sentiment, you can see based on the chart, we are still bullish, and we are bullish. Yeah, right. So we broke above this opening price last month. We broke above that, and right now we are testing that level. We are testing that level to push price to the upside. All right, so we are still very bullish on the monthly chart. We are still very bullish there. So let's look at the weekly. On the weekly, you see the news. When the news came out, price came back down here. What can you see here? Price respecting the opening prices. First, the opening price here, and second here, and we did not have any break of those opening price. That tells us something, that probably we want to push higher. In my previous video, I talked about this, that when we get a retest on the monthly, we can start looking for buy to push price upward. You know, when I started trading back then, so many years back, over 10 years, I used to always predict the reversal. When prices like this, I'll be like, we should be selling, and that really hit my account. Okay, so you do what the market wants you to do. Take note of that. When the market presents a buy setup for you, buy, regardless of your own human sentiment. But take note of this. Take note of this. We've created a new opening price to the downside, a bearish candle. So we have to be careful in here when price trades in here. We might see a push back, then a push up. All right, we can see if price trade back into this opening price, we might see price come back down and then move to the upside. Okay, so we might see something like this play out on the weekly, because this sign now means exhaustion, and we've created a new opening price to trade from. So we can anticipate a move to the downside here. And on the market structure aspect, we want to take this high. Probably when the market takes out this high, we might have that swing or a form of reversal to the downside. But I simply trade what the market presents to me. So right now, I've seen no reason to short apart from here. Okay, when price trading here, I will monitor it, look for my setups, entry setups, and then I will take the trade. So let's look at the daily. On the daily, first of all, on the weekly, are we rejecting off any opening price? No, we don't have any opening price. So this move is just coming out from thin air. So on the daily, do we have any form of opening price here? We have one, but did we tap into it? We have the reversal opening price here, and we have this support and resistance. If you don't know all of this, you need to join my membership. Okay, after a month, I can guarantee you that you have a clearer picture of what the market does. Now we have that rejection of that, and right now the daily time frame is bearish. The daily is bearish, so when market opens, I'll simply start looking for a trade. Maybe of this price is already in this opening price here, and then probably if it trades back up to the extreme here, I'll also look for a trade to go lower. So on the daily time frame, price may decide to move to the downside because we have gotten a bearish move to the downside. We've broken this support here. We broke this support in here. All right, we broke this support, and then price came back to retest, pushed down, came back again during the non-farm payroll, and then we are having a push back down. So this is a bearish setup for us to look for a trade in here. Now listen, if you can get 1 to 2 trades a week, as long as it becomes profitable, you are very good. Okay, don't dream too much, don't overestimate your goal. Okay, make your goal a reasonable goal. If you're looking for maybe 3% a week, it's very good. Do not fall for those that show you huge returns. As a beginner, you build yourself. When you build yourself gradual by gradual, you have confidence in whatever strategy you are trading. So start small. When you have that confidence, you can now increase your lot size and then increase your percentage. If you are risking 1%, you can actually now risk up to 3 to 5% because your strategy is intact. All right, so we are going to look at pounds next. Okay, so we are starting from the monthly. On pounds, we are rejecting of this opening price, this continuation opening price. Price came in there, rejected, and when I analyzed this pair, I can't remember if I analyzed it last week. I'm not sure. I think I did. I don't know. But in the membership, I analyzed this pair for our group, and I said that the market was bearish until we look for a way to look bullish. So now let's see if that situation play out, and if there's any reason we should continue for that bullish move, or the bears have taken over in this particular pair. So on the monthly, we have this rejection. Obviously, we are beginning to have a bearish directional bias. But as you can see here, I want this level to break, but you can see price didn't break that level. In the VIP, I told them that we should be selling from this level down here. Once price gets to this opening price, then we can look for bullish trade setup. All right, so based on this, we can see the price came below this and probably came back up. All of this could be a result of that Japanese news coming in for the Japanese yen once it hit the 150 mark on US dollar. Okay, so we have a fresh rejection of this opening price here. So is the weekly moving up? If the weekly move up, these are the levels I want to start engaging in the market. Yeah. Okay, I'll be monitoring here for a potential bearish trade. All right, so this pair is simply creating a range. These are symptoms of what? A rangy market, and we will have a lot of manipulation happening in here, a lot. Okay, So you have to be careful trading this pair. If I want to trade this pair, I will be focusing more on the daily for my directional bias, because the daily will give you bullish, you trade that bullish, bearish, trade that bearish, and so on. All right. So in this case, we are looking at the daily. So we have a bullish structure playing out here. All right. So on that note, if you have a form of pullback into this region, I'll be looking for a sell. Okay. From this region here, I'll be looking for a sell. If not, a retest of this also surface, because this was resistant, is broken, becomes support here. So if once price trade back to this line on the daily, I will go back to my lower time frame and look for my entry criteria to take this trade to the upside. Hence, the pound JPY is considered bullish on this trade, okay, on this daily time frame. So we work on the daily time frame till we get to the weekly resistance, which also lines up with the daily resistance. So this will be a strong area to repel price. Okay, so that out of the way, we will be bullish on this. Let me see if I have any chart in there. Diligence says yes. Okay, we can hear me. Russell is chatting from South Africa. Hello, Russell. Diligence is watching from Ghana. We have Uganda here from Frank. Also, Lucky is saying I'm lucky from Nigeria, Niger Delta. Please check on Euro JPY. Euro JPY is what I will go into now. So stay tuned, Lucky. You are in luck. All right. We have Olalekon from Nigeria. We have Amazing World. Hi, boss. How are you? I'm fine. I'm doing good. Okay, from Pakistan. Amazing World is from Pakistan. Hello. Pakistan is a very beautiful country. All right. So let's go back and shout out to all my members. You guys are the best. Now let's continue. Lucky, this is your pair, Euro JPY. So first of all, the monthly, are we tapping off any opening price? In the case of this, we have a gap. The gap was filled and tapped into the opening price, and we have a rejection. All right. So the monthly, you can see creating a kind of what, a ranging market in here. The monthly is creating a ranging market. We've not broken out. We've not broken below. All right. Because I want to use purely the opening price strategy to analyze this. I don't want to bore you with what's it called, the market structure and the rest. This may give you a lot of confusion. But with this opening price, it's straightforward. All right. And this is what I teach in my VIP. Currently, I'm running a $20 course on SMC. Everything you need to know about SMC. If you are interested, join the Telegram. Use the link in the description. Join the Telegram and give me a shout out. Use the link and then make your payment so that we can start this evening. In the next 7 hours, we should be starting that class live. It will be presented live on virtual environment, but you can ask me questions and I will answer, but only if the presentation is done, so that we can cover everything before the end of October. All right, this is an October sales to celebrate Nigeria independence. I decided to help traders, struggling traders, to become profitable. And one way of doing that is to give out everything I know about smart money concept. So you are going to move from beginner to advanced in no time. All right. So now on the Euro JPY, we are rejecting of this opening price, which gives us an idea that, okay, could it be that price wanted to come down? And if you have taken this trade all this while, you can see price came back down here before pushing up. And why is it pushing up? Opening price. This is the opening price here. But this month hasn't ended, so we cannot make any conclusion on this. We can't make any conclusion because the month hasn't ended. Price can still come back down, maybe tap into an opening price in here and then come back down. So this is just the first week of the month, so we disregard the monthly for now. We still look for a better bullish trade because we are bullish. That's why you can buy in here, but you have to be ready for the obstacles, which might be in the lower time frame. All right, so right now we look at the weekly. On the weekly time frame, where is price rejecting from? This is not random. Okay, where is price rejecting from? The opening price. All right, and you can see all of this opening price here lining up here. Price hasn't broken them, all of this opening price. All right, this opening price strategy is a game changer, only if you know how to apply it. If you really want to know it, join my VIP. All right, so you can see we rejected of the continuation opening price, rejected of the reversal opening price. All right, this is an indication for a bullish push. But at the same time, we can't seem to break through this opening price on the resistance area. But why I don't want to consider this level strong is because we have multiple touches. We don't have any fresh one. So the only fresh opening price we have is the support here, this level. So I will mark that level. That could be where price may tap in and then continue moving higher, unless we have a lower point of interest on the daily time frame. So this is a bullish push. All right, this is a bullish move, and then on the daily we have this structure here. So this is more like a reversal happening on the daily time frame. Yeah, reversal going up. So the daily is bullish on Euro JPY, just like Pound JPY. So where are you going to take your entry from? The moment price crosses this line, you start looking for where to look for trade. Now the problem you might have here is entry. You can simply use a limit order with maybe 30 pips, limit order 30 pips in order not to miss the trade. But if you want to get more out of this market, you can look for a confirmation entry in the lower time frame. I have a particular confirmation entry that I use, and it has a very high win rate anyway. So this market is bullish. Will be bullish up until we get to this level. Now, do not be tempted to hold your trade for too long when you see structures like this, because this market might just trade up to this point. You can see we have a bunch of opening prices here and then come back down, because it has been doing that for some weeks now, ranging up, down, and so on. It's taking liquidity, pushing higher. So with this trade drop pattern, okay, sometimes I trade drop pattern, okay, trade drive. Some people call it trade drive. You can see first drive down, second, then the third one. This could be a continuation to the upside. If you are a pattern trader, kudos to you. As long as you're making profit, I have no problem with that. All right. The forex trading is not about who is right, who is wrong. It's about you having an edge and then coming out every month successful with what? With returns that you can actually withdraw. All right. So this market is bullish. Entry will be below this line. Okay. Once price, if you come back down here, you can enter here with the stop loss below, whichever one fits you. Okay, but this is a bullish move, and this is where we are targeting. If price closes above any of this, then we can move higher. So Lucky from Nigeria, I think I've done justice to your question. All right, now let's go to gold. Gold is interesting. Gold is very interesting. Right now we are at the stubborn level in gold. I told you that gold was selling till we get to this point. So we are at this point now. What next? You can see price came in and started rejecting of that opening price. Okay. but this month hasn't ended, so we have nothing to do with this month. We only use this as a yardstick, okay, to frame our bullish trade. The reason why we should start looking for bullish trade is because price is at the support of this gold monthly reversal opening price. So let's go to the weekly. On the weekly, even though that level is not fresh, we can still trade off it because it's the monthly time frame. So this is another area you can be looking at for trades if price decides to go lower, because remember the monthly hasn't ended, so we can see a push to the downside. Since this week closed below this, is also a strong indication that we might also attack this low, okay, because this low failed to break structure to the upside. There are ways of reading market structure from a single candle. If you want me to teach you that, put it in the chat and I will consider teaching that. All right, so far the weekly is still bearish. Nothing has changed. So if price trade to this region, if price trade up to this region, yeah, you can start looking for a way to sell, okay, to the downside until we have a change in the directional bias. All right, until we have a change in the directional bias. So that out of the way, we will still be looking for what? Maybe pull back into this region, then we sell. But mind you of this opening price, yeah, for maybe intraday or scalping, because you might still want to reach below. It's very possible because this level is not strong enough to push price. All right. So on the daily, now on the daily, we tapped into this opening price, yeah, beautifully. This was the tapping, and you can see the push upward. So this might be the beginning of that push to the top side. And what happened before now, if you look at the chart before now, we are finding it difficult to break above the opening price to the downside. That means the resistance. We are finding it difficult to break above that. Here we came and tested it, but it didn't work. We are finding it very difficult. Yeah. But what happened here, this move alone was able to break not just one, but three. 1, 2, 3 opening prices were broken. So this is a potential strong reason to start looking for what? A bullish trade to the upside. All right. So let me take off these markings again, and let's look for a way we can look for entry on this time frame. So on this case here, since the daily directional bias is bullish, and we don't have any, you can see here we don't have any fresh opening price up until here. So our first target will be this level. Don't overshoot your target, okay? This will be our first target here. Do not overshoot it. All right. We have that trade drive pattern down, and then a break up. This is a bullish move. The trade drive pattern is very strong. It's more like a Y curve. If you know what Y curve is, you can see it's more like what did they call them? Then this could be the spring. This is the UTAD and the rest to push price to the upside. More like Y curve setup. Okay. So this is bullish. Where can we look for trades? Once price come back to this consolidation, you start looking for entry, okay? And this is our target. If you are even opening a trade here with stop loss below, you have a 1-to-1 hour trade, which is beautiful if you can do that. But greed will not allow. Greed will not allow us to do that. We want to milk the market more and more. Let's see if we have more charts coming in. Good day, I'm from Nigeria. From Australia, we have Jumbo Henry from Nigeria. We have Rida from Australia. Joshua, we can't wait to see you in class tonight. Yes, I can't wait either. Please, no audio. Please teach us that. Okay, the single candle structure. Who is saying there's no audio? There's audio, please. Obina Oko, there's audio. We have audio. So let's look at, this is gold setup. We are bullish up until we get to 1849.61. All right. So until we get there, we look for bullish trade. Now, we are going to end it with the Euro USD. This is the most traded pair out there. First of all, I want to see if we are bouncing off this. I think that level is not fresh. Not fresh. So the monthly hasn't gotten to where we are expecting it to push from. But however, that doesn't stop it from reversing anyway. The market does whatever it wants to do. So nothing on the monthly, because the only thing we have on the monthly is a bearish trade. Okay, that the monthly is bearish. It does not change whatsoever. It has not rejected of any opening price. So there's no direction apart from the bearish move. So let's look at the weekly. On the weekly, remember, we have all of this. Then the first, when I did this analysis last week, I said be careful, watch out for a new bullish week, and this is a new bullish week. So what does it mean? It means we pay attention to the reversal opening price. All right, pay attention to this opening price, because price, it might reject price, and then we start that push back upward up onto a place where we can start selling. All right, the first position is we push back up to this level, this opening price. If that gets taken, the next one, the next one, the next one, the next one, and so on. Simple as that. All right, daily time frame. So on this note now, we are going to be buying the moment price trades to this level. Okay, once price, now where price is a good area to sell. Why? Because price is around that opening price. Though we close above it, it doesn't matter until we have a proper pullback. Probably that might push price down to this point, yeah, before we start buying. On the 4 hour, we have price trading off this opening price. You can see. So hopefully this was the reason for the sell. I'm in a sell here already. I'm in a sell here. So hopefully, I'm praying also for price to at least come back down. I'll be taking profit once price start coming to retest those region. I'll be taking out my profit and then watching out for a proper trade setup to look for a bullish move, because we might be bullish until maybe we take out this eye. Once this eye is taken, that might give us an inducement to push for a leg down if it wants to go down. Okay, but from what I can see, I think we should be having a bullish move at least till next week, till I do my weekly analysis. I will let you know what I think. I don't want to spill the beans too much in there. So this is more like a sell to buy scenario. Okay, sell to buy. So that concludes our live stream. If you have any question or you have any pair, let me know. If not, we can call this a day. So we have here Amazing World from Pakistan, I believe. It's saying Euro CAD and Pounds AUD. Euro CAD and Pounds AUD. Let's see. Euro CAD and Pounds AUD. If you are tired, remember I told you to come with your Coke and popcorn. So do not fail your side. All right. Now, Euro CAD, it's been a long time I traded this. I don't trade all the pair, but you can apply this to everything. So the monthly chart here, we have broken this support, so hopefully we might be looking for a trade to sell once price hits here. Okay, even at the retest we can be looking for a way to sell. Okay, so but however, no, this kind of pair, there are a lot of ranging, so you should be doing intraday or scalping with this. So price came in here and rejected up. Now we have a buy to sell scenario. All right, so let's look at where we can look for trade. That's when we get to daily, we know what exactly to do. But with the higher time frame, we want to know directional buyers, because the main reason why people fail in forex is because they lack the directional buyers of a given currency pair. That is just the key. If you know where a currency pair is heading to, then you can well prepare yourself to join the train. There's no point fighting the trend. Okay, when the market is bullish and you're looking for a sell, not that you won't see those sales set up, but in the long run, or most out of 10 times, you get it wrong and it affects your win rate. But if you follow the directional buyers, like for example, if you just open a price here to buy, you might end up become profitable because the next week also might be bullish. Like if you have been looking for, you sell after the end of every week, as this can do, and just open a sell trade, leave stop loss, don't put stop loss. Price went up, came back positive, you are gaining. As it closed, you open again. This is another strategy. You open again, you open again, you open again. Now in this case, once it knock you out here, then you are out. All of this is profit for you. As this one closed bullish, you start buying. The more the color can do, the better for you. All right, in the long run, you become profitable from that strategy alone, because imagine you buying up to this point, then sell, you take a loss. Overall, that strategy is profitable, but can your emotion handle it? All right, so we have that weekly rejection closing above this, so we will target this level here. Let's refine this to this. So this is the next opening price where we can be looking for sell. Now let's look at the daily for a possible way to enter this trade. In this case, we broke and then there is a retest, and this is where the price is heading to. So let me look at 4 hour for Amazing World in case you want to. So if price comes to this level here, Amazing World, you can look for entry. Now they can give a deep pullback into this level to buy, okay, but we are bullish. So look for the way you trade, look for your bullish trade setup and come up with a way to ride this trend to this up here. So the second pair you mentioned, and then we say, is pounds AUD. Pounds AUD. Then we have Olalekon. So if you look at Aussie dollar, and that is all. After those two things, pounds AUD and Aussie dollar, then we are done, because I have to attend to some other thing. All right, for the Man U fan like me, we have been having a very bad week. So after this, I will head up to watch Man U match. Then from there, I'll prepare myself for the evening class. As I said, take advantage of the October Independence Day promo. I will teach you everything on smart money concept from beginner to advanced within 1 month. So do not fail. Join the Telegram. Join the Telegram right now. And if you like what I'm doing, oh, I forgot about the algo. Like this video. Like this video. Share it. Comment. Let the algo know that we are cooking good stuff in here. Alright. So this is unfiltered, unedited. I'm giving it to you just the way it appears. There's no time to edit this and so on. So I have to be in my A game. No mistakes. No coughing, no sneezing, nothing. All right. We have this AUD, and then we treat Aussie dollar. Let me just open that before I forget. Aussie dollar. All right, so let's look at this. This strategy works everywhere. Okay, I think I did the analysis with one of my mentee here. That's why you can see those lines. So first of all, we are rejecting off here. So this pair on the monthly, I think has switched what? Bearish. We have switched bearish. We should look for bearish trade. So once price trade back in there, these are opportunities for a sell. These are opportunity for a sell. Okay. What's happening? Okay, but the month has not ended, so price can trade up here and then come back down. We are not entering on the monthly time frame whatsoever. We only use that to get the directional bias. So as I said, the monthly is bearish, so we start looking for entry here. All right, when price trade in here, these are area where you start looking for your trade entry. You can use any entry criteria you have. If you don't want to learn from me, there's no problem. You can use ICT, kill zones, entry, order block, fair value gaps. They will work. Why are they going to work? Why are they going to work? Because you are in the right direction of the market. All right? Even if you use trend line, the classic support and resistance and the rest, it will work. So the ultimate area is here. Once it gets here, then sell off. All right. This is the ultimate best area to sell off. So we have all this potential buy, this first obstacle, then the next one here, before it push down. So let's take a look at this. Weekly, let's look at weekly first. We don't have any form of rejection. The weekly time frame just created a new support, no problem. Daily, were we able to reject off anything? Nothing. Okay, so you can see more reason why you should be looking for sell, because this push up here is not coming up from any, let's see, it's not coming up from any fresh levels. Okay, we are not coming off of any fresh levels, so one has to be careful with this push upward here. Okay, probably in the lower time frame. Now, but something interesting happened here. Price came in and rejected. So this is an area you start paying attention. This could doesn't really mean anything. Okay, it could push up here, it doesn't matter. But when you see a fresh level, this might be the beginning of that push to the downside. All right, so we have to watch well. There's no more setup. I don't want to look for a bullish trade, because whatever created this was from thin air. All right, so I'm not having confidence in this break upward or break and retest. All right, so I'll be looking for more data. So 4 hour, is it the 4 hour that nothing, not even the 4 hour? What the hell is going on here? Oh, forward, what is going on? All right, so from what I can see, if you can get a break below this retest here, then you can sell. We can look for a way to sell. So this pair is really very, very confusing, but we have this level here that is fresh. So let's see if price may take this and then fall flat. Okay, we have a fresh level here. If I'm to take this trade, okay, maybe trade this pair, I'll be looking for trade in here. Once price come in here, you can look to sell. Okay, look to sell, but your sell shouldn't be a swing trade to hold for days or weeks. It should be intraday. Okay, because we haven't gotten any clear direction yet. Okay, so you can quickly get a scalping bearish trade once price hits here to the downside. So Aussie dollar, we have this monthly. What is happening on the monthly time frame? We are bearish. We don't have any fresh levels here on the monthly, so we can still trade below, okay, until something changes. But I have a feeling that price is heading towards here, this reversal opening price. But I don't like the price action here. You can see it's not strong. We can see the lower time frame sponsoring a push up. Probably the weekly or the daily might sponsor a push up because we are not closing below the wicks. Okay, if we had closed below the wicks, I would have preferred that. But we are not closing below the wicks, so it gives me concern. Now on the weekly, same thing applies. We can still push to the downside on the weekly here. So we have a rejection of this weekly opening price, which is a good sign for that bearish move. So let's look at the daily. So in this case now, you are at the place where you can start selling. This is the region here. So price is already there. If you can push up a bit, it will give us a better risk to reward in here, and then you target this first before you target the down. So on the daily here, we have a bearish trade. So you guys are owing me a like, you are owing me a share. All right. So on that note, we will see next week. We are done with this. If you have not subscribed to this channel, kindly do that. If you are watching this live stream, it will be every week. Every week I will let you know the time in the Telegram group. So join the Telegram. That is where I really communicate more. I know on Discord I'm not very active on that, but I will try my best. I keep saying I'll try my best. Maybe I will employ someone to manage that. But on Telegram, I'm more active on Telegram. And then don't forget to join my mailing list. Once I'm done with setting everything up with Amazon AWS SES, I will start. Because currently I'm still within the sandbox. For those of you that know much about email marketing with Amazon, so once I'm out of that sandbox, I will start sending out mails, okay, giving you insight on trade ideas free of charge. So subscribe to that newsletter. You might not get mail immediately, but once I sort this out, I will communicate it through the Telegram group. So join the Telegram group, okay? If you want more on opening prices, join my VIP group. It's a special group, monthly subscription. It's monthly, okay? And within the VIP group, we have signals in there. So I'll be giving signal within the VIP group. And for those of you who bought signal with me, you can contact me for this monthly free SMC class. I will grant you free access, and if you have it in the future, I will also grant you free access, okay? And then what else? For the class by 7 p.m, I can't wait to see you guys. If you have not joined, please kindly join the Telegram and make your payment so that I add you to the private group, and we are going to have our time. On that note, I will see you next week.